think it was good last year because I guess we didn't have as many commitments as we had this year, like work and stuff. We were more as a team, as we not as much this year, but still having a good time. But for me personally, my favorite thing as a team last year is finally beating VSC, which was fun.
Okay, who wants to answer this?
I think like the Western Canadian Championships in the fall earlier this season, that was a really good memory.
For me, my favorite memory would probably be winning Champions League in U16 and then winning it again in U18. It was really cool to see that we were able to like grow together and continue to work hard together and then be able to win that championship again.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing for this year as U18 winning it, because we kind of started off our season a little slow, and then we got better progressively throughout, and then ended up winning it in the end, which was really cool.
I think for me, Gonzaga was a big one because I like saw everyone go like when they went the first time, and I didn't go that time, and then going this time was really fun, and we got a bond as a team together, and I think we created a lot of good memories together. So yeah.
For me, I'd just say probably just like going on team dinners. Like all the trips we did: Calgary, Portland, Seattle. Just a lot of bonding time there, and yeah, a lot of memories there.
I'd probably have to go with the same thing, just like back in the day when we used to be in like hotels and we play tag and all that when we were little.
Alright, I'd
go
say
on team dinners.
yeah. I'd say just in the hotels at tournaments is you mess around with your teammates in the rooms. You know, we have a curfew, but do we really go in it? No.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely, it wasn't like one moment in particular. It was just like, you know, in between games when we're traveling, just like chilling with the team. Like when we were in the Gonzaga team camp, we were all just chilling in the dorms and going around campus, killing time in between games. I think just that kind of collective were definitely my favorite moments for sure.
Just like traveling in general. And I think the Gonzaga one was really fun and memorable, so yeah.
I would say the away trips have been fun, and like getting to spend time with your teammates outside of basketball and getting to know them more would be my highlight.
I mean, as a team, I'd probably say the Gonzaga trip. I had a lot of fun doing that. But as an individual, one moment was pretty recent, had like a crazy like bank shot to tie the game to go in overtime.
We were like an okay team before COVID, and then after COVID, we were really able to turn it up and became like the top level team.
As a team, I just thought like kind of our grade 11 season was really fun. Just like the whole thing, we went on a bunch of tournaments, and like whatever, that 4 or 5 month span was really fun. Individually, actually, I thought we won a ton of games last year. That was fun. I don't know. It was fun doing that.
I think getting a bunch of open shots.
For me, I'd probably say my dad. He's kind of coached me for as long as I can remember. He's always on the sidelines, you know, cheering me on, telling me what to do to get better.
Yeah, I would say my mom, my coaches, especially Lee and Greg.
Order. For me, I'd definitely say Eric D'Andrea. I think since I've joined Split Second, me and him have just had a super positive relationship, and I think it's just became more than just like a coach and player relationship. It's become more of like, I guess, a friendship. I mean, if he's cool with having that label.
I'd say it'd be my dad. He's basically my first basketball coach, and he's been my high school coach throughout every year, and so I'd say he's taught me quite a bit about basketball, and he's really helped me succeed in doing it.
Yeah, it's just something I enjoy being around, especially on the court and off, especially when they go out for trips. It's pretty fun. Not really Luca though. He's a pain.
I'd probably have to go with either one of the Erics, just because they've known me since I was probably like 4 years old when I first started Split Second, one of the first members of Cobras, and also Kevin.
I'd just say my family. They've just been there to support me this whole time. So.
I'd say my grade 8 PE coach, who was also my basketball coach. I started playing in grade 8, and that was all him. So I'd say shout out Zerbinos.
the same thing. I'd say Eric Dandria and Eric Butler as well. Both like have coached me for what 6 years now, and like I it's become less of a coach-player relationship and more of just like a friend or mentor relationship with both of them, and I really appreciate it. It's really nice to have. Yeah.
I would probably say both Coach Eric's. Both of them have put in like so many extra hours, like, you know, after practice, staying with me, talking over, you know, a certain move or a certain play, or after games, you know, giving me advice, whatever it may be, or even, you know, assisting me with like the recruitment process of university basketball. I think just in all those aspects, those two have been like really indispensable for me.
I'd say Lee and Greg, because they actually like believed in our team at John Oliver and pushed us to go to provincials 3 years in a row. That was exciting.
I think I'll stick same thing, both Erics. I think they're there to tell me when I'm being stupid as well, which is important, and they're also there to guide me through my high school career. I've known them for so long, I don't know, but I wouldn't be where I'm at right now without their help and support, so for sure those two guys.
Okay. Communication, because communication is key everywhere, and boy do we get yelled at for talking basketball. So I'd say communication. You can take it to all aspects of life.
Going to a sport like basketball kind of helps you put away anything that's happened like socially and kind of just focus on the game. So it's a way to compartmentalize your life and have fun while doing it, with like when you build teammate friendships with your teammates, and like you learn how to build on skills such as teamwork and stuff like that. Yeah.
Sports has always kind of been my thing. I've always kind of bounced around in between different sports. And then I'd say like at the beginning of high school, I started really focusing on basketball, and that has just brought me so many like opportunities in terms of, you know, I've made so many friends like through split, you know, with basketball, you know, opportunities to travel with school, with split, you know, across Canada and even into the US. And then like for next year, I'm playing university basketball. You know, it's giving me an opportunity to have my education paid for. So it's just kind of brought basketball as, you know, given me a lot in a lot of different ways.
I think for me, the biggest values I've taken away have been leadership and teamwork. Teamwork, of course, just being able to work with a group of girls and grow the bond, I guess, between us.
Yeah, for me it's probably like perseverance. You know, like always fighting the next battle. And also like confidence. Always gotta keep your head up. And, yeah.
I think be patient and like know that success won't come overnight, and that you have to work for anything you want, and that like if you work hard enough, like you'll see the results come slowly.
I tell them like don't worry about like looking good, looking cool. I think that's like a big problem for guys, like even our age too, but especially the younger grades. They're too worried about looking cool because like that's all they see on social media. I do that. The first thing when I see a kid like that, I like lose my mind. But I mean, just like work hard and just like hustle. It's the best thing you can do.
I would definitely just tell them to be confident. Like one thing I struggled with, especially when I was younger, was having confidence in my game, having confidence in myself. And you know, every passionate athlete puts hours and hours into their game. You know, practice, workouts, training by themselves. And you know, with that experience, you should be confident in yourselves. Because why would, you know, you've put in all the work, why would you not be confident? You've done it thousands of times before. And so I would tell them, you know, as long as you've put the work in, and that should instill some confidence in you. And that confidence, you know, especially in a game like basketball, can really help you, and is necessary to go to the next level, I think.
Yeah, I would say just try and get something out of every practice. Whether it's something just as simple as getting all the rebounds or talking more, just a simple goal each practice.
Yeah, and I guess kind of adding on to both those, I heard a quote that was like, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. So just remember that even though it's hard right now, you're working towards something you want, and that should be able to push you every practice.
The only way to become better, if you want to, like the only way to become better in a game is by working harder in practice. And so you can, if you see the players dropping 40 in games, it's not just because they're good, it's because they're working harder than anyone else in the gym in their own time. So if you want to be good, work hard.
Stretch too.
Reps upon reps upon reps upon reps, and just getting in the gym in general. Just because I feel like most kids get in the gym a little late when they're small. But
I'd say get in the gym and get reps up, especially shooting. Shooting is a big thing that you, especially for like people that are bigger when they're younger. I know that the guys over here got out of it. They still developed everything else, but Paulo almost got put in that hole where he grew early and then he played the big, but he just got out of it. So I'd say shoot.
I think I'll add to that just like consistency. Just don't expect it to happen overnight, man. Just keep on working small things. You'll get better over time. You'll see it eventually.
Yeah, for me, I'd probably say just like keep working towards your goals. Like even if you hit like a road bump, like don't stop trying. Keep putting work in and stuff like that.